almost been 3 full weeks without rain and measurable rain here in Lincoln. You have to go back to late in August 29th, to see our last bout of measurable amount of precipitation. So not quite up to three weeks, but we're getting close. And not a stat I want to share with you, and thankfully that changes throughout this week, especially looking into Wednesday and the end of this week into this weekend. Finally getting an upper level pattern that looks a lot more unsettled to bring us almost daily rain chances and periodic rain chances at that, especially looking at Wednesday and beyond throughout this week. So it's some things to look forward to, but this week will start dry again here for Monday. As you're looking outside, a dry South 27th and Yankee Hill Road under mostly clear skies. Temperatures on the warmer side of average for this time of the year, talking about morning lows in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees still. We're pushing closer to 6 a.m. and a little bit cooler in York and Aurora, falling to the lower 60s, but still 70 degrees in Hastings, 71 degrees out in Kearney, with a lot of us getting back into the middle and upper 80s again today. So still holding on to some summer-like days for a majority of this week. Likely that you felt that humidity come back over this weekend as well. It's still out there with dew points in the low 60s to almost the middle 60s in and around Omaha under mostly clear skies. A little more cloud cover kind of increasing, especially for those that have seen some recent thunderstorms down to the south and west, closer to red cloud. Most of those thunderstorms will stay on the Kansas side of things throughout this morning. Even if I move a little bit more to the north and west, you'll see a line of some pretty healthy thunderstorms that really has a more north movement to it, but some gusty winds, some small hail could be accompanying some of this throughout this morning, especially on the eastern edge of O'Neill up there to the north. But a lot of this is not expected to spread too much further east throughout this morning, and they'll continue to dissipate. And then really throughout this afternoon, mostly sunny skies, and really going to be a quiet Monday for a lot of us, other than maybe a spot storm that flares up in southwest Nebraska. But going into tomorrow morning, some isolated thunderstorms possible nearby, but the best forcing really going into this week will happen late Tuesday and into Wednesday. You'll see some scattered thunderstorms that could be on the strong and severe side out in western Nebraska before that line of thunderstorms will move into eastern Nebraska, heading throughout the later morning hours of Wednesday and into Wednesday afternoon as our next best chance finally for some measurable rain. But with Tuesday night, we're looking at one of our better chances for severe weather than we've seen in quite some time. A slight level 2 out of 5 risk that does cover much of the Panhandle. Marginal level 1 out of 5 risk that extends a little further east to Valentine and North Platte. So severe weather certainly could accompany some of those storms as they're initially moving into the state Tuesday night, but those are expected to weaken as they push further into eastern Nebraska on Wednesday. So that'll take temperatures just a little bit cooler on Wednesday, but then we're looking at 70s around the corner, especially throughout this weekend as we pick up some more rain and some more cloud cover, and just in time for fall to start on Sunday.